Entertaining at home can be a lot of fun, but at times can be overwhelming. With Easter just around the corner, how do you ease the stress and make it memorable for family and friends? To help us get through those trying times is entertainment expert Roberta Lombardi. Roberta launched the Elegant Occasion that shows the home cook how to entertain, and you also have you're the host of a cable show, the
Yes,
Elegant Occasion. So you're really busy, aren't you?
I am busy. I was an event planner for over 20 years, and when I left the corporate world to have my kids, I needed something for my creative outlet. And so I was always entertaining at home. People were always saying, it seems so easy to you, and I get so overwhelmed. And I thought, wait a minute, you know, there's a need for this. I can teach the home cooks how to entertain and take the stress out of it using the knowledge that I have, the organizational skills as an event planner.
So what is it that you love most about entertaining?
You know, I just love making people happy. For me, growing up, if you loved somebody, you cooked for them. Okay. And then I've taken it a step further, and it's the whole entertainment piece. It's opening up my home to them, making them feel welcome and comfortable, yet knowing that it's a step above. You're comfortable, but it's truly elegant. It's something they're going to remember.
Well, Easter is just around the corner. You've already set the table for us. Look at this. This is fabulous.
Thank you.
So what have you done here?
Well, you know, I love to set my table in advance, at least 48 hours, because it really helps me get the feel of what I'm trying to create, the atmosphere. So I'm organized. So I start with my linens and the color palette that I want to go with. And, you know, the colors for Easter, those ice cream colors, you know, that make you feel happy, that evoke thoughts of a warm, sunny day. That's what I wanted to create indoors.
And you have here.
I did. So I went with these beautiful raspberry linens that have a touch of coral and a touch of light pink. I started with a white background. It's just basically like your canvas. You can do anything with it. And then I laid this runner down in these different shades of pink. I took these beautiful placemats that actually have a little bit of a shimmer in the light pink. They act as a charger, so they don't leave the table. These napkins are oversized, which I absolutely love.
Those are really unique linens. Where'd you get those?
Maggie's of Madison. Maggie's is really the premier linen shop on the shoreline, and I got everything for this table right there.
Now, you also do something unique that I didn't know about, but most people go to a party and bring a hostess gift, but you give...
I give a gift.
You give a gift.
I do. I like for my guests to leave the house with something that, you know, they can remember their time at my home with. So for Easter, I love this idea. Looks like a little hat box, and there's a flower on the top. In this case, it's zinnia. When you open it up, it's the seeds for you to plant these flowers in your yard.
Great idea.
So what's more perfect for Easter, right? Rebirth and renewal. I added this little place card. I just tied it through the ribbon that was already there to make it a place card holder at their place. And not only is it great for an adult, but the kids love it. My kids got such a kick out of running outside to plant them and then taking care of those flowers all year long. So it's just a great idea, and I always try to think of what's the theme of the occasion and tie a little gift in with it.
Well, it makes everybody want to come to your house for that next party to find out what you're going to give out the next time. Also, you have some beautiful flowers here.
Yes.
You use fresh flowers every time?
I use fresh flowers all the time. I have fresh flowers in my house all the time. They just make me cheery. I love to watch. I get such enjoyment out of it. So, yes, fresh flowers. You know, the beautiful thing about these is they're all flowers that are in season. You think Easter, you think spring. So use the flowers that are indicative of the time, because they're going to be plentiful in your florist shop, and they're going to be long-lasting. And, you know, these flowers will last a week. I mean, just give them a fresh cut, change out the water, and you can enjoy them for a whole week.
Well, now that you have the table set beautifully for us, time to serve the food, and we're going to head into the kitchen.
Absolutely.
And Teresa's there waiting for us.
Hi.
Hello, Roberta.
How are you?
Good. So everyone has their Easter traditions, and you're sharing one with us today.
Yes, my tradition is roast leg of lamb. And I absolutely love this because I think it just makes a beautiful presentation on your dinner table. So the lamb is at room temperature, and I've cut little slits, about probably 18. And I have little pieces of garlic, little slivers of garlic, and you just want to wedge them in to your lamb. And it's going to infuse the lamb with the flavor of the garlic. Just want to stick it in like so. Very, very simple.
How much would that serve about?
This will serve, easily 8 people. Now, leg of lambs come in different sizes, and you kind of never know what your butcher is going to get. You can get anything from a 6-pound leg of lamb, which is what this is, to a 10-pound. So this will easily serve 8. So once you put your garlic in,
You have the oven preheated at a certain degree?
you start with an oven at 450 degrees. You want to get a really nice sear on this lamb. So you set it in there for about 15 minutes, set your timer, and you're going to start to get a crust. So I'm adding salt, and be liberal with the salt because that helps.
That's a lot of salt.
Yes, but you know what? It really helps form that flavorful crust. And let me tell you, when you get a piece with the fat from the lamb and the salt and the
probably
pepper and the
delicious,
rosemary,
right?
it makes your mouth water.
And then we should say you added a layer of just regular olive oil?
Regular extra virgin olive oil, some fresh rosemary. Of course, you can use dried. And again, be generous with this.
Can you grill this?
You could grill it, absolutely. I find for me it's just as easy to roast it in the oven, and again, it's something that I can do well in advance because it's great at room temperature. So you want to cook this, again, at high temperature of 450 for 15 minutes, turn it all the way down to 325, and you really, for this size of 6-pound, it cooked in about 45 more minutes. So you want it at an internal temperature of 125 to 130 for medium rare, and for medium, 135 to 140.
So you need a meat thermometer.
Does it have a little
You do need
thermometer? Like
nope,
beef
need a meat
does?
thermometer. Then you take it out, let it rest for at least 20 minutes, but again, you can let this sit for a few hours because it's delicious at room temperature. So if you're having a buffet, or again, you just don't want to be in the kitchen, you want to be enjoying your guests, make it in advance. And here we have.
I want to try some. Can we try some?
Of course
I know you have the
can.
mint jelly, too. My mother always serves it with
Absolutely.
mint
But you
jelly.
do the honors.
Do you use
and you
mint
serve
jelly
it.
for anything else?
No.
Probably not. It's just
No,
lamb, right?
I buy it strictly for when I'm going to have the lamb.
All right, of course, we'll have the recipe
Oh, it looks
for Roberta's
great.
leg of lamb on our website, WTNH.com. And for more information on all things Roberta, log on to her website, theelegantoccasion.com.
Lots of things to learn from Roberta.
Oh, it looks
Oh, I hope you
fantastic.
guys enjoy it.
looks
Thank you for having me.
fabulous.
All right, well, we'll have a bite of this. And just ahead, a breakthrough study on Parkinson's disease, and it's right here in Connecticut. We'll have those details for you coming up after the break. Don't go anywhere.